What is up everyone, this is Tempest, and in this episode guys, as you've probably guessed from the title of this video, we're gonna be talking about wool production. So before you are gonna produce your wool guys, you need to feed your sheep. And I'll open a little secret of mine guys, feeding your sheep is no different than feeding your cows. And in case guys you've missed one of my tutorials on how to feed your cows, don't hesitate to check out my tutorials playlist where you can find anything you need. Yeah, again guys, in this episode I'm gonna be covering wool production, as well as I'm gonna be showing off these two mods right here. You've seen this mod before, so I won't be talking about it in this episode. However, these two seemed really interesting for me, especially this one. However, this particular mod has a slight disadvantage of reversed y-axis whenever you are driving in the cabin. Again, returning to the wool production guys, I want to tell you that you can find everything you need in the tutorial section on how to feed your cows. And for those of you who don't really want to check them out, I've prepared a small episode on how to feed your cows and just to generalize that whole process. So I will see you right after you are done. So I guess you are back already guys, and let's start our sheep feeding process right here. As you can see here, I've got just 4 regular straw bales right here. I've been using these are square. I've been using square bales right here for the straw, and here we've got round bales. You can see white and green bales. Green are just normal hay bales, whereas the white ones are foiled hay bales, and as a result they are now act as a silage for us. So there are 2 ways of producing silage. One of them is just normal in the normal silo bunker over there, and another one is, as you can see here, which I've used in one of my latest episodes. I showed how it's done guys. Again, feel free to check it out in case you haven't seen that. So yeah, let's quickly start it here, and we'll be detaching them and parking our trailer right next, so it won't be too far away for us to use next time. Square bales, let's detach them and return it back into operating position. Just like that. So the next thing we're gonna be doing guys, we are gonna be loading our mixing wagon here, and the key guys is to put one of each here. So the capacity of this thing is 12,000, and the capacity of each bale right here is 4,000. So the key for 100% ratio production here is to put 4,000 of each. So in this case we're gonna be putting 4,000 of our straw bales right here, just like that. I mean just one of them. The capacity is 4,000, and let me quickly grab it. It isn't very convenient as it is more suitable for round bales, I guess. However, we need to put just one Just one. Just one. Come on, please. Let's do that. Let's do that. Just one. Alright, I can do that. I feel like I can do that. Don't use this one for the square bells. It's just really painful. Alright. I think we are done. Yep, 4,000 inside. 4,000 liters of straw is inside our mixing wagon here. So the next thing we want to grab, guys, is our silage. And our silage bale is gonna be grabbed and carried. I know this looks very awkward. Damn it. Alright. I can do that. I can do that. We grab our silage right here. So we've got straw and silage inside now. Just like that. And the last thing we need to put inside, guys, is our hay bale. And that's gonna complete our ratio for sheep. Just like that. Careful, careful. I can do that. Alright, finally we are almost done with our loading process here. Let's complete it just like that. Done. So this mixing wagon is 100% full, and as you can see, it is 33% of each hay, silage and straw. The only thing that is left, guys, is to unload right here. And the difference between feeding your cows and feeding your sheep, guys, is that you won't be needing straw separately, as your cows will be producing only 90% of their maximum capacity, of their maximum production capacity, in case, guys, you don't provide them with the straw and only your mixing ratio. The sheep, on the other hand, guys, are producing 100% even without straw as a separate meal for them. So let me quickly unload here. And by the way, guys, this 12,000 liters are just enough for 100 sheep to be fed for the whole 6 days. And that's, by the way, the maximum amount of days you can feed your sheep. So as you can see here, guys, we've started to produce our wool, and I've noticed that it takes around 1 day for your wool to be produced here. And whenever you reach 100%, let me quickly check right here. Where is it? Here. No, yeah, sheep. As you can see, guys, our productivity is still 5%. Let me quickly increase our time right here and see how it's gonna work out in the end. Quickly, come on, eat babies. And no, it's still 5%. Damn it, what is happening? Eat already. Should be working just fine. So yeah, first I had around 30 sheep, and then I started unloading my 12,000, and it only unloaded 3,000, saying that it's enough for 6 days for my sheep to eat. And then, guys, I had decided to buy 100 sheep, so it's gonna be just fine for us, and just enough for us to feed them for 6 days. Yes, as you can see, guys, we've got 100% productivity here finally, and we are feeding them through mixed ratios, so that's why we have 100. Yeah, wool started to produce, and as I said, guys, I've noticed that it takes around 24 in-game hours for us to fulfill this whole stack right here. And yeah, while it is doing so, guys, I have a chance to talk about mods right here. So yeah, one of them is called Volkswagen. So yeah, this one, guys, right here is gonna cost you 20 bucks per day with a capacity of 2,600 in its tipper right here. Gonna cost you around 8,000 bucks only to buy this thing right here. So yeah, I think it is a very good deal, and in our case, just to transport our wool stack, I think it's gonna be just fine to transport it from one place to another. So yeah, it is very nicely made mod. You can see insides aren't too good, I would say. It is just barely enough for us to enjoy this mod, I would say. And yeah, it is around 76 kilometers per hour, the maximum speed for this thing. And yeah, you can open doors, you can open your hood right here. You can see it's nicely detailed engine inside. You can basically, what you can do, you can open your trunk right here, just like that. Let me show you. Let's close this thing. Let's close our doors and try and close it up just like that. So yeah, as you can see, it is nicely adjustable, and the only thing we want to do here is we want to open up this thing so it is going to be comfortable enough for us to load our wood stack. wool stack. So the next thing, guys, is this Chevrolet. Quite awesomely made vehicle. By the way, guys, insides are done much better than the previous vehicle right here. So the sound of an engine sounds awesome as well. It's gonna cost you around 5,000 bucks to buy this vehicle with a maximum horsepower of 135 and the capacity of 2,700 liters in its trunk right here. So yeah, it's almost the same vehicle with the slightly higher horsepower, and yeah, and as you can see, the interior is much better as well. So I prefer using this one on my farm. However, this one looks unique as well, so in case you want to incorporate them on your farm, it is awesome. I won't be talking about this one, guys, and if you're interested in this mod, make sure you check out one of my mod reviews. It should be right there on the thumbnail. That's all I wanted to show you guys in this episode in terms of mods. And yeah, the last thing we need to do, guys, is to check on our wool. As you can see, it is 40%. It is done quite fast, shall I say. And yeah, the only thing, guys, we need to do is to wait until this thing fills up till the end. Our sheep are peacefully eating their grass, enjoying their life, having fun, producing wool for us. And yeah, and while our wool is almost done, guys, here I want to talk to you a little bit about this whole production thing we are researching today. And I wonder if it is worth doing it. It all depends on how much we're gonna be paid from one stock of wool here. Hopefully it's gonna be very exciting, and I hope for at least let's say 8 to 10,000 for this stock to be worth producing. Hopefully it's gonna be no less than that, because we are going through the whole process of feeding our sheep, and it is not a cheap process. As you know, guys, you have to invest in a lot of machinery in order for you to do this thing. And yeah, I would say it is quite fun to do that. However, guys, I would be very happy if they had at least 2 places right here for the wool to store. Otherwise, you may just forget to collect your wood here, being busy with your grain collection or logging, and just forget about your wool completely, and then you're just wasting your food, which is in return means you're wasting your money. So yeah, that's one thing I think developers need to think about it. And yeah, another suggestion, guys, which I would really love, if you could actually buy your own cloth producing factory, so you could just transport your wool there, then you are getting your clothes, and then you can sell them on the market. That would be absolutely awesome if that could be implemented. Maybe, guys, we will see it in the next game, which is going to be called Farming Sim 2016 or 17, I don't know. Maybe one of you guys is going to create an awesome mod which does exactly what I just said, guys. And yeah, we'll see how it's done, we'll see how it's working. So yeah, it is 100%, guys. As you can see here, 2,000 units is the maximum you can store here. And as you can see, there is nothing appearing here. The only thing is this is the only place our wool is stored. And yeah, the food is decreasing, and yeah, that's just the waste. So let me quickly decrease my speed right here, so we could pick it up and load onto one of our trucks right there. And hopefully I won't fail miserably here, as I usually do on my recordings. Just like that, pick it up. Awesome. And I'm not sure if the space here is gonna be enough. I don't think so, by the way. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it is gonna work. No, it definitely not gonna work here. It just may work here, I don't know. Oh my gosh, what is happening? No, just like that. All right, I'll try again. I'll try it again. I think, guys, we may have to use our Mercedes there, because the width of this thing isn't gonna be enough. Yep, it isn't gonna be enough, and I don't want to risk it doing it from the first person view should work much better. Alright, just like that. Don't hurry. Everything should work out just fine. Is it working out just fine? Nope. Nope. Just like that. Awesome. Done. Should look something like that. I guess there is enough space for 2 at least. I think 2 is gonna fit just fine in this tipper right here. And yeah, and let's go and sell it. Nope, it's gonna be like that, guys. The view is bugged on this vehicle, so I'm gonna have to drive from the first person view here. So yeah, that's not very cool thing, by the way. I was hoping that this mod is gonna work better. However, guys, as you can see, it doesn't work very well with a third person view right here, and yeah, I don't really enjoy it. So we've reached our destination here, and this is the place where we're gonna be selling our wool. Let me quickly check our income here, so it is not gonna interfere with anything. So our harvest income is 0, other is 0, and let us quickly check how much are we gonna be getting from selling 100% of our wool stack here, which is I think 2000 units. Just like that. Done. It is sold. And how much are we getting for that? We are getting 8,832 bucks for 1 stock of wool. That's twice less than what I expected, and that's quite disappointing, shall I say. However, guys, it may be I don't know. I wouldn't do that if I were you guys, just to make my money like that, because it's nothing. 4,800 for the whole day. It is not worth it, I guess, guys. If you're selling them in larger quantities, like 5 or 6 at the same time, it may be worth your time. So yeah, it's totally your decision, guys, what you prefer to do on your farm. If you're doing it just for fun, it is awesome. For money, I wouldn't recommend that. So yes, I think that is gonna be it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching it. I really appreciate your time. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next episode, guys, and live like there is no tomorrow. Bye bye.